After all the gift spamming too, that's so frustrating. My hand was starting to like get tired too, so like just holding that same position and switching between. Maybe I'll move it to like rest it on my leg, I guess, while I'm doing that. Oh well, I guess you get to see the full run now, which is cool. Yeah, no, right. That sucks. Both the first two runs I got first try dupe, so I hope that things don't go catastrophically again. That was really bad, but whatever. This is about the same as my last run. What can you do? Did you enjoy the Sonic the Hedgehog product that you showed me? Oh, you just found a pic of it? Okay. I too shared it with somebody else who promptly asked me how it was, and I said, I don't know. It was a friend. Also, by the way, this is Jamie. This is the entire reason I own this game, is because the rival's name is Jamie. They're an NB icon. And you can marry them. And that run is like 3 hours for some reason. But I have the record in the Jamie run. And I also have the record in the Maria marriage, which is funny because Maria's my wife. So it works out. Yeah, they're mean. They're mean. Jamie's just a tsundere. That's all they are. Any percent. Glitchless is 2.5 hours. Ugh. Do I want to run glitchless? Hey Jardis, what's up? Thanks for the rage. What were you up to? Oh yeah, it's Friday night. Well, I hope the music or whatever else you were doing went well. Yeah, Lana, I forgot to undo the dupe, so it was either go back up the mountain again and lose a bunch of time, or just do another run and do it right. So. No survivor. Anyway, welcome to this fun little game that I speedrun. That's literally, I need people here to like talk to me about any sort of mundane thing, because this speedrun is a lot of doing nothing, and you'll see why. You will see why. I guess the only reason I'm glad that last run died is that now more people can see how this run actually works. Hello, Jamie. That's awesome. Glad. I love those work days where it's just like, oh, I guess, yeah, be a little lazy. You want to bring up hockey? I am down to talk about hockey for the next 40 minutes. I don't know if everybody else is down to talk about hockey. Press 1 if you care about hockey. Yeah, it's Good Friday, so like everywhere in Canada is a stat holiday. That's funny. You just taught you're a shit talker? Okay, well, you live in BC, which means your team is the Canucks, who are terrible this year, so good fuck. Giving me a 0.7 out of 1, and Jardis is a 1. Jardis, do you actually follow hockey at all? Or like the Sucks, true. I shouldn't make fun because I'm a Leafs fan, so like everybody gets to make fun of me. Oh, okay, I see. Listen, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's just people who gloat incessantly. I never do that. Like I never rub it in if my team beats another team, because it's just such an awkward position for everybody. Like nobody's happy. It just feels weird. So I don't know. I'm not about it. And when other people, my biggest pet peeve is when people who don't normally talk to me about hockey, when their team beats mine and they just like, haha. I'm like, dude, we've literally never talked about this ever. You just get free bragging points for no reason. Like, come on. It's cringe, man. Okay, enjoy your sleep. I mean, I won't lie. I care about sports a lot, but I try not to be an asshole about it. Closest team is the Sabres, who are still somehow in the playoff hunt. Oh, barely. By the way, this is Lana's favorite bachelor. This swamp-looking guy. We'll get to him. We've got 2 more bachelors after Alex before we can get to Bob, but we'll get to this guy eventually. And if you look at the Magical Melody speedrun leaderboards, there is a category extension called Bobthon, and that is entirely because Lana digs this guy way too much. You just want everybody to have a good time, of course. The only way I will have a good time is if my team wins. It's okay. The Leafs made the playoffs, so at least for the final week of the regular season, the games are not going to matter. You can just chill. They've already secured home ice advantage against Tampa, so like literally the last 4 games of the Leafs season do not matter at all. I don't know who the Monsters even are. If they're like an AHL affiliate or something. I mean, dude, hockey players in Canada are just dickheads everywhere. Because they're built up as like superstars who can do nothing wrong, and so they act like just complete assholes. I've heard like across the board that like hockey players are just assholes. So that checks out. Canada has raised hockey players to be egotistical dickweeds. Yeah, that's exactly what I've heard. Like I've heard from other people who do figure skating is that hockey players are just terrible to them. Blue Jackets, of course, who are one of the worst teams in the league. In fact, I think they're last place. But they have a very good chance of selecting first in the draft this upcoming year. And they're supposed to get... The first pick in the draft is going to be Connor Bedard, who is going to be a generational talent. Whichever team gets him is going to be very good for a very long time. So, we'll see what happens to happens to the Blue Jackets. Yeah, it's supposed to be like on the same level, maybe a little bit better than McDavid. They just both happen to be named Connor. I've heard things about the Cleveland Browns, yeah. At least the Cavs won something like, what, 10 years ago now? Anyway, if you want to know how the Leafs are doing, for the last, let's see, there's 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018. Okay. The last 5 years, the Leafs have made some sort of playoff round, and each time they have lost in the final game of that round. No. That was bad. I lost a couple seconds there. But yeah, it was last year they lost round 1, game 7. The year before that they lost round 1, game 7. The year before that they lost round 1, game 5 because it was a play-in round. And then the previous 2 years before that they lost in game 7 to Boston in round 1. They have set a record for the most amount of losses in a winner takes all game, which is very funny. Tortured franchise. What did I do in the shop? I just bought a bunch of turnip seeds. I planted one and I set it up so that I passed out using the animation of planting the turnip seeds. I bought a couple extra turnip seeds that'll come in a little bit, but for now we want to pass out because we get this cutscene with Alex. This is necessary in every single marriage run because you need to know Alex in order to marry someone for some reason. We think it's because he's the one who delivers the baby. It just coincidentally he's the one we're marrying, but it doesn't change anything. We want to get this cutscene because meeting Alex normally by walking into the clinic is a longer cutscene than passing out. So, that's what happened there in a nutshell. Now we're just going to water our turnip until it grows. I get Carl. This is an unavoidable cutscene. I forgot to split on Spring 3. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. Splits, I don't think splits mean that much. Unless I'm like trying to beat a run, but like this is basically just gonna be if I finish a run, I'm gonna be happy with it and we're gonna run with it. So we can kind of pray for a little bit of luck here. If it's raining, then we can skip doing this watering, but if not, like we just kind of roll with the punches. Okay, so now my turnip is going to be fully grown, so I want to place the inventory. Alright, so here is the duplication glitch. Pick up the turnip. Then we take this, I throw the turnip seed and I mash A and B alternately. Okay, that didn't work. Try it again. That worked. Okay, so I know that works because my stamina bar went down 2 levels instead of 1. And when that happens, you know the duplication glitch worked. And now my inventory is in the glitch state where I have infinite of everything in my inventory, and I also get a ton of money. for some reason. This game is just weird. So now what we want to do is, some of the requirements for marriage is we need to get the level 3 house and we need a large bed. And in order to get the level 3 house, we need to befriend one of the carpenters to at least 1 heart. And it just so happens that Joe, the one with the bandana, has a loved gift of a turnip. So we can just talk to him and give him 15 turnips and that'll be enough to get the level 3 house. That's what we do. So we're gonna count here.
Yeah!
I just count these by hand because it's only 15. Yeah, the yeah. He says no more gifts, but his affection's still going up. Yeah, how does he fit all of these? Can you imagine? So now Joe is up to 1 heart, which means I can get the level 3 house. Go here, buy a bunch of lumber. Not Joel, Joe. I wish there was a Joel in this game. Yeah, you can make Joel longer. Wide Joel. Love those emote modifiers. Sound effects. Oh, it's like a flipping. Okay. It didn't end up working out. I think because you messed up the Joel emote. There you go. He's reversed. Let him go the other way. We just want to cancel out here. It's faster to not move the bed here. I timed this. So now we're gonna buy the big bed. Now we're gonna go do the gift spam. So again, strap in, lads. We had to go on a wild journey. Grab a beverage. That was very good pathing to the clinic.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And here we go. We're going up to
Yeah.
155. Oops, I clicked twice. Do I follow baseball? Only when the Jays are doing well.
Yeah.
Which is not very often. When I
Yeah.
when I was in university, the Jays went on a little bit of a run in 2015, and that was exciting to get excited with everybody else who liked them.
Yeah.
But baseball is definitely of the four major sports, it's the one I pay the least amount of
Yeah.
attention to. Yeah, I saw that Pape Brando has Triforce out, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jays are supposed to be good this year. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can go out to a game or two.
Yeah. Yeah.
Baseball tickets, pretty cheap compared to hockey tickets here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bat flip moment, of course. Who could forget the bat flip?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not a huge
Yeah.
baseball guy.
Yeah.
Interesting. I guess proximity-wise, they'd be pretty close to you. So I assume even if you're seeing them when they're traveling, like they'd
Yeah.
be in the same like division or whatever. Although I guess with
Yeah.
okay, so once home, once away.
Yeah.
I guess with baseball, it's not necessarily geographic, right? Because there's the two leagues.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I find really weird, coming from like someone who grew up watching hockey. The fact that NFL
Yeah.
and baseball have two different leagues is very weird to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna rest my hand on my leg because that's getting really tiring.
Yeah. Yeah.
There were differences between the leagues? What the heck, man?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still need to try Paper Mario Rando, but it's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a game I
Yeah.
haven't played that much recently, so I'd have to get back into it. Starting with a bow is pretty nice. Starting with the
Yeah.
projectile is very, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a couple people play it. I'll have to try it out.
Yeah.
Can you play it on VC? That's a big selling point for me.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I hope this run just works out,
Yeah.
and I can end before midnight.
Yeah.
Okay, it does work on VC. Nice. Don't worry, I won't forget this time.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Still got over 100 turnips to go, so it'll be a while.
Yeah.
I'll look into getting
Yeah.
Kate Brando set up then.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate it. I'll probably come say hi once I'm done here.
Yeah.
Taking advantage of Timmy's as a
Yeah.
Canadian should, even though you're not Canadian.
Yeah. Yeah.
A final 100.
Yeah.
I think there's 250 in New York, yeah. I'm not, the American Tims that I've been to have not
Yeah.
been great in my opinion. Not that Canadian Tims is anything spectacular,
Yeah.
but I find that American Tims is worse. As far as the city
Yeah.
of Toronto, probably yeah. Greater Toronto area, there's probably more.
Yeah.
Or not, I don't know. I don't know what the concentration is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one, they're everywhere here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder, because I know that in the U.S.,
Yeah.
Subway is the most common restaurant. Like, there's more Subways than any other fast food
Yeah.
restaurant. I wonder if it's Subway here or if it's Tim Hortons. Probably
Yeah.
Tim's. You will find Tim's like everywhere inside of stuff
Yeah.
too, like inside of hospitals and stuff. Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
When I went to university in a town called Kingston,
Yeah.
which is about 3 hours east of Toronto. And on the
Yeah.
campus of this university, there were 3 Tim Hortons on the campus. And then
Yeah.
right beside the campus, there was a hospital with a 4th Tim Hortons. And that was the
Yeah.
best one because it was the one that the students didn't go to because it wasn't technically on campus, even though it was
Yeah.
literally like right beside some of the buildings. So that's the one I always went to. It was great.
Yeah.
The other ones had like crazy lines.
Yeah.
You did 1,500 alternative roll-ups. Oh my god, I didn't know you could play it like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are approximately halfway there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been going for 8 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god. I hope you're able to redeem all of that.
Yeah.
39,000
Yeah.
points. Well, it's okay. Tim Hortons is a terrible company, so you
Yeah.
should feel morally right about doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, they expire in the week. Unfortunate. Eh, 25 bucks though.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yo, what's up,
Yeah.
Zeph? Thanks for 25 months. Welcome to Turnip Spam Simulator.
Yeah.
We're talking about scamming Tim Hortons. 114 donuts. Oh
Yeah.
my god. I'll have to look into that myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Scam the fuck out of Tim's.
Yeah.
The awful company. Oh, it ended. Okay.
Yeah.
I know Lena, my friend Lena, won 6 months free of Sportsnet
Yeah.
Now, which is pretty valuable. That's like, it's like $100.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the US prizes are shameful, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. McDonald's, at least in Canada, McDonald's has far superior coffee.
Yeah.
If you're Canadian, you know the lore of how McDonald's has the coffee supplier that Tim's used to have.
Yeah.
So if you liked classic Tim's coffee, you should go to McDonald's. The
Yeah.
US McDonald's, shit your coffee. But in
Yeah.
Canada, McDonald's coffee, pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is just Canadian lore. Everybody knows this, and the Americans are like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
McDonald's coffee is garbage.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Dud prizes, you say.
Yeah.
What, like a goat?
Yeah.
430% off skull candy, whatever that is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's Mad Cats, okay.
Yeah.
And I assume you can't combine them. If you would.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
120% off. You owe me 20% the MSRP.
Yeah.
Could bankrupt them, yeah. Just get like a ton of free shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a reminder, folks, we are going up to
Yeah.
155, so these are the final 30.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just have the HyperX Cloud 2, which are great, except these ones broke, but I've had them for a while.
Yeah.
But fix them with a little bit of duct tape and they're fine.
Yeah.
Eventually I'll buy a new pair, but I really like the Cloud. I think it's just HyperX Cloud 2 is what it is.
Yeah.
Very good, reasonably priced pair of headphones.
Yeah.
That's I don't care to shell out like hundreds of dollars
Yeah.
for a pair of headphones. So these are I think the best bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me the casing, the like plastic casing on
Yeah.
one of the muffs broke, so now it's just kind of free fall. But I just duct taped it, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Audio Technica is nice. I've never heard of Plantronics.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not a big earbud guy. I prefer muff
Yeah.
headphones.
Yeah.
God, everybody's talking about their scam techniques here. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The final 15.
Yeah.
It's my hobby
Yeah.
is being a con artist.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You're one of those.
Yeah.
I remember the
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody's seen this video, but it's the Australian McDonald's where they remove the meat from a burger and it gives them a refund that's like 10 cents more than the price of the burger. So they end up getting like 13 meatless burgers and then one burger, and they get $1 back. Or sorry, they get one burger with meat and they get $1 back for it. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Also, yeah, Tim's is owned by Burger King, right? Just gonna check something here. Just making sure, because we had that little hiccup with the double click, so I just wanted to take the extra second to make sure. Alright, so I'm going to put out the large bed and then save and reload. Now the dupe glitch is undone, and I am safe. The run will be safe. Just gotta figure out the cutscene shenanigans. The boring part of the run is over. Now we just gotta figure out which day I go outside. Isn't that time you thought about getting married? 30 minutes after you moved in. That's the split. A game where you can marry Joel. Is there a Joel in Harvest Moon? Marry Joel. I don't know about that. Okay, so this is a RNG section of the run. You just have to hope that the rocks don't completely screw you over, and also hope for an updraft or two. And this is the point of the run where I need everybody to ask me what updraft is. Okay, there's a far right Joe lose at something. Joel. Scooch over here. Way is the wind blowing this time? Bad. Dodge that rock. I'm gonna wait and see the way the wind is blowing here. Oh, this is updraft. This is good. You'll notice that every time the wind blows, the game starts lagging. So, yeah, we got 2 updrafts, but unfortunately I had to shove over a little bit. But this is pretty good luck. And we are now safe. Okay, I would say that was like, the first half was pretty bad, and then the second half was decent. So I'd say that was about average, maybe slightly above average, but I've definitely had better climbs than that. But I've also definitely had a lot worse climbs than that. So, not much. How about you, Stone? Yeah, that was like a 50, 51, 52. I would say. I'm never going to complain about 2 updrafts, but the beginning of the climb was really bad. When usually like the first half is the easy half before the game starts getting ridiculous. So. Oh, is it key? Yeah, I key out black. I don't know if I can fix that somehow, but I'll look at that later. So nobody have a black username. Yeah, look, you're gone. Oh my god. No, you can still see it. You can still see it. Alright, so for the end of the run, I need to look at the weather for the next 2 days, and if it's cloudy or rainy on either Spring 9 or Spring 10, then we just go outside, and if it's not, we go for Spring 11. That doesn't look invisible to me. Alright, we look at the weather here. If it's cloud or rain, we go outside, otherwise we sleep. It is sunny. Again, we go outside, or we wait and see the weather. Oh, it's rained. Great. Perfect. So, unfortunately, we get the Martha cutscene, but we get to skip the Alex cutscene, which is very good. I could have taken the chance on cloud or rain on the next day, but I'd rather just go with this. Get the guaranteed cutscene skip, even though this cutscene that we do watch is longer. I will take a guaranteed cutscene skip for sure. And knowing where Alex is. Again, this cutscene's kind of long, but it's worth it. Yeah, this should be a 43 or a 44, I think. Like a high 43 probably, or 44. This cutscene's kind of long, but so was the cutscene we got to skip at the rain, so it's fine, it balances out. Optimally, I think you get cloud or rain on summer or spring 11, and then you just find Alex quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, this might be a 43, I don't know. If it's a 44, that's fine. I will be satisfied with this. Yeah, it's like a completely different person. You get used to the yellow or whatever color you use. Yeah, I think this is a 44 actually, but it's fine. You take that. Wedding cutscene is unfortunately a little long. But other than that, I think this run was pretty good. I wasted a bit of time in Spring Farm. I wasted a bit of time checking Alex's hearts. I'd say overall that probably lost me about 10 to 15 seconds. And then we had to watch the Martha cutscene, but we got to skip the Alex one. So again, if we wanted to grind for like super optimal, you could gamble on Spring 11 being cloudy or rainy. But if that happens, then it's like you've done the entire run, and then you're hoping for weather on a specific day, which is not something I think anybody wants to grind out for Alex. So this is fine. We will take this, and we will move on, because this is still going to be like 3 minutes faster than the next fastest time for Alex. And now this is hands off the controller, because if I mash out, I skip the note that you get to end the run. So I don't want to do that. Hands off the controller. Just gonna split. Yeah, so the second fastest time for this was a 47:23. So this will be about 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes faster. The wedding day note. Yo, 44:420. Let's go. I'll take it. Yeah, Sum of best is lost about. There's 30 seconds of time saved, maybe, but I think that might be fake splits. Here, let me look at my golds to be sure. Yeah, I think the house built might be a fake cutscene or a fake. Just get rid of this. Yep, there you go. That is the first of 14 marriage categories I still gotta do, but I get to bump up this number to a big old 8. 8 out of 21.